The trial opens on the morning of Joseph K's 30th birthday. He is a respected chief clerk at a bank, living a seemingly ordinary life. However, his world is abruptly turned upside down when two unidentified guards arrest him in his room. He is told that he is under arrest, but no reason is given, and he is allowed to continue his daily routine. K is bewildered and frustrated by the lack of information. He demands to know the nature of his crime and the authority behind his arrest, but he receives only vague and evasive answers. He is told that the law is mysterious and that he should trust in its justice. The following Sunday, K is summoned to his first hearing, which takes place in a crowded and dilapidated tenement. He finds the court officials disorganized and indifferent. The proceedings are chaotic and nonsensical. K attempts to assert his innocence and demand answers, but his efforts are met with confusion and hostility. During the hearing, K encounters a variety of strange and unsettling characters, including the examining magistrate, who seems more interested in K's personal life than in the legal proceedings. K also meets a group of women who are strangely attracted to him, adding to the surreal and disorienting atmosphere. K becomes increasingly obsessed with his case, spending his free time searching for answers and trying to understand the nature of his crime. He seeks help from various individuals, including his uncle, who introduces him to his lawyer, Advocate Huld. Huld is a pompous and ineffective lawyer who seems more concerned with maintaining his own power than with helping K. K also seeks advice from Titorelli, a court painter who has intimate knowledge of the court system. Titorelli explains the labyrinthine nature of the law and the impossibility of achieving a definitive acquittal. He offers K 3 options: definitive acquittal, which is nearly impossible, apparent acquittal, which is temporary and precarious, and protraction, which involves delaying the proceedings indefinitely. As he delves deeper into the mysteries of the law, K becomes increasingly isolated and paranoid. He feels trapped in a bureaucratic nightmare, constantly confronted with arbitrary rules and incomprehensible procedures. He realizes that he is at the mercy of an invisible and unaccountable power. Throughout his ordeal, K encounters a series of bizarre and unsettling situations. He visits the court offices, which are located in the attic of a tenement building, and finds them filled with dusty files and indifferent officials. He witnesses a whipping scene in which 2 guards are punished for mistreating him. He also meets the priest in the cathedral, who tells him a parable about the doorkeeper and the man from the country, a story that seems to mirror K's own predicament. The parable, which K interprets as a reflection of his own futile quest for justice, deepens his sense of despair. The priest tells him that the doorkeeper prevents the man from entering the law, and even in death, the door is closed to him. K argues with the priest about the meaning of the parable, but their conversation only reinforces his confusion and helplessness. As the story progresses, K's physical and mental state deteriorates. He becomes increasingly agitated and withdrawn, neglecting his work and his personal relationships. He is consumed by his obsession with the trial, which seems to have taken over his entire life. On the eve of his 31st birthday, 2 men arrive at K's apartment and escort him to a desolate quarry. They lead him to a secluded spot, where they execute him with a butcher's knife. K dies with a sense of resignation, realizing the futility of his struggle against the impenetrable law. Commentary: The trial is a haunting and enigmatic exploration of guilt, justice, and the nature of authority. K.S. arrest and subsequent trial are never explained, leaving the reader to grapple with the ambiguity and absurdity of his situation. The story is a powerful allegory for the individual's struggle against an oppressive and incomprehensible system. Kafka's use of surreal imagery and psychological realism creates a nightmarish atmosphere that reflects K.S.'s growing sense of paranoia and isolation. The story is a chilling portrayal of the individual's powerlessness in the face of an arbitrary and unaccountable power. The narrative explores themes of guilt, even without a known crime, and the dehumanizing effects of bureaucracy. K.S. descent into madness is a tragic consequence of his inability to understand or control his circumstances. The story raises profound questions about the nature of justice and the individual's place in a world dominated by unseen forces.